Yeah.
All right, here at Salt in the past year, how I've really grown, well, first would be personally, like my personal relationship with God. I've had to come to terms with what I believe rather than what other people around me believe and really stick with it, ask myself some tough questions, and really see how committed I am. But also, not just on the personal level, but also like in a community. Salt also offers me the chance to be with a lot of other people who also love Christ just as much as I do. And just that right there, the encouragement of other people and learning to work with them and being in what I consider a good quality Christian communal setting is really, really, it's just a really great experience. And I'd love to see Salt continue the way it's been going. And I know that there's lots of growth and has the potential to do really good things. And I just really like to see that.
Over the last couple of years, going to Salt here has been really great for me, both spiritually and then just in my personal life, and especially taking the next step past graduation. It's challenged me in ways that I wasn't aware that I needed to grow in, and it's introduced me to people that have definitely shaped the person I am today, and I'm thankful for it, and I feel blessed, and I feel blessed now to be a blessing to others, and to just continually just keep pushing Salt to grow, and it's kind of a organic kind of thing, and it's awesome to see. And I just hope that the next people that come into Salt just continue to push it and make it their own.
The thing I love about being in Ellensburg and Salt in particular is just, and when I say love, I mean love and hate, how much we've been challenged by Ken, and just how much we're kind of thrust into things that just you grow so much by just being put in positions where you're challenged and you're stretched and you do things that you don't always want to do, but really there's no other way to really grow if you're not in those situations. And so I'm just thankful for that, being in charge of running Salt one night, or just being stretched personally, and I just appreciate that, because I feel like before now I really haven't been stretched that much in my faith.
Go ahead.
I've grown a lot in the last year. I think just mainly because of the new ideas that I've been able to just kind of wrap my mind around because of the other people that I've been just so blessed to be around. And it's just been so awesome to find out more about who God is, not just because of the relationship that I have with Him, but because of all the people around me that I'm learning so much from their relationships too.
Okay, go ahead.
I gave my life to Christ. No, obviously I have, but the thing that I think is the most awesome about Salt and about this church is that everyone here who's leading Salt and leading this church, they're real and they're living it. They're not fake, and they're honest with you. And this community is about being open and honest with each other and being real about our flaws and how messed up we are. And that's really cool because I feel so loved and supported by everyone that I've met here, that we can encourage each other. And I just think that's the best way to grow, that everyone here is willing to help other people grow, and honest about how tough it is to be a Christian sometimes. And I've just gotten so many opportunities to be a leader and to stretch my understanding of faith and worship and so many things. And I just feel like I've learned more in the last year being a part of this church than I have in my 3 years at university or even in the rest of my life. So it's been really cool.
It has helped me to take a deeper look at my faith and figure out what I really believe. And yeah, I've never felt closer to God.
Okay. I think that Salt has been the place that I've grown the most out of everything that I've done here for 5 years. I've been really involved in my major and all sorts of things in the music department, but Salt is where I've grown the most confident, and just kind of seen where God can kind of take your life, whether you knew it or not.
I've loved seeing the way this year that Salt has helped develop relationships, especially with Man Up and doing the Highland Games, and just be able to see guys get out in the wilderness, do guy stuff, and just worship God, having fun, and be able to take that time to talk to people, to talk to each other, and just enjoy God out in the wilderness and in other places besides just playing music in the church. And it's been really cool to see that.
I have loved leading my small group this quarter because I've seen girls that have only known God through religion grasp in a way that's real and relevant to them, and it's current, and it's a way that they know personally. I've loved seeing that and watching them grow every week. Got it?
Okay. Something that I've learned being a part of SALT, and especially with SALT Roadies this year, is learning to take joy in serving God. And even if it's something that seems not so important, like setting up for music, which is what we've been doing, I have a great group of guys and we have a great time, and it's just been a learning experience, and we have fun doing it.
Okay. What are we talking about again? What was the question? Just to make sure that I'm not just talking.
How have you grown because of SALT?
Oh, okay. I think SALT has really had a big impact on the friendships that I made while I was attending Central, and I know that was kind of our special thing. That every Tuesday night we were able to set aside the craziness and the homework and driving all over the state and just have dinner together, and then all go to SALT together. And it was always special to be able to have that time and just be able to come together and worship. And a lot of Ken's messages really impacted our friendships, and just having times of communion, it really was a special experience for that.
Okay. SALT has provided me with a real sense of community and stop it.
SALT
Stop
has
it.
provided.
Don't listen! This is rude. This is not what people are supposed to do. That's really what I was going to say.
No. It's how you said it. SALT has. I know. You went so intellectual on that.
Do it like a poem.
Let me think of a haiku real quick.
Just talk to me.
Just because you're done doesn't mean you can laugh, Matt.
You're talking to me, not the camera.
Okay.
We're not taping. You're
Yeah.
just telling me. What has SALT done for you?
No, come on, guys. I'm not going. I don't know how to say it without it being cheesy.
Do you have a favorite memory out of the last year? Of everything you've done?
I wanted to talk about how the biggest part has been making friends and realizing that you're going to take this part and use it. I could tell by your face.
It was doing so good.
I know, and then I knew, and then
Because
I
you weren't
froze
saying
up.
it cheesy. You were saying it good. You were just talking. That was
And then
nice.
I can feel Aline's little eyes.
You were just saying it you were just being calm, but you were saying it naturally. That was
Okay.
good. Now I've got to splice things together.
I know, and then I'm going to be like here and then here, out of nowhere.
Then you're going to morph into Darth Vader.
I've gone to the dark side. Okay. This is ridiculous. Saul has made me realize how important that friends are in your relationship with God, because for the longest time I thought that I didn't need other people to keep me accountable or to encourage me with my faith, but through SALT, I've realized that relationships are how you get to know God better.
I've grown so much in Salt in the last year, in the last 4 years, in the last 5 years. Salt has been a place of healing. It has been a place of growing, discovering who I am, but it's just been a place of refuge a lot of the time. And I've built amazing relationships through it, and I don't know if I would have made it through without everything I got through Salt. So it's a very special place.
I have grown through Salt with, I think the biggest part of it has been through small groups. I've had the opportunity to both be just a part of one and also lead them. And it's cool from the leader standpoint to know that you're not always the one who's doing the leading, but you're also being led by those who are in the group, and that's just refreshing to be with freshman guys who are just in a relationship with God that is encouraging and both real, and that encourages you as a leader to keep going, and also from the standpoint of just being a part of it, to see leaders and how they lead and how creative they can be, and then going on a Tuesday night and just seeing a whole bunch of those, I think is just an amazing opportunity, knowing that we're not just a club or an organization, but a people who are seeking God and doing that together. So.
I don't know what to say yet. Salt has helped me to, well, I guess that it's taught me a lot about serving and the truth behind serving, and that it doesn't require perfection but a heart, and how difficult it is to come to Salt sometimes and serve with like a pure heart, with a true basis of just wanting to love the Lord and express that in a better way. And so I have learned just a lot about different ways to serve the Lord, and that it's not about being perfect.
Okay. I would say that Salt has helped me grow in many different ways. One has probably been, has helped me shape my faith, and it's constantly molding me and teaching me more to love God, and that God loves me regardless of anything that I can do or cannot do. It has taught me to face lots of fears that I have in my life, social situations, just anything. Afraid of a lot, and has taught me just to grasp those and trust God and trust what He's doing in my life and trust who He's made me, and has given me the strength to do that. So